that, I would do the same thing with the controller.
Okay. Yeah, that's what it probably is. For the chat, I'm having an issue with my Mavic 3 and the RC Pro. When I'm in the Explorer mode, I can't zoom out. It can only zoom in. So if anybody has had that problem before, let us know. I called my boys yesterday, and none of them answered the phone. They just hit ignore.
I don't have the Mavic 3. I mean,
I was on
Mavic 4. Sorry, Johnny.
I was on the phone with Lauren yesterday, and some of
my Lauren.
He was on the phone with a much more important call. He's trying to say.
Yeah. Well, yesterday was Drone Seekers Day, man.
Oh yeah, busy day.
Yeah, I didn't see you in the chat, DeMarco.
He was out flying the Mavic 3.
He was trying to get that camera to work.
I can't hear you. Though. It's breaking up. I can't hear you, Marcus.
Right. Oh, we are live.
Okay.
We are live. Yeah.
Are we ready here?
Come on, Ryan.
We better be.
2, 1, and welcome into DroneNation for July 14th, 2025. The V-Copter Mini is now shipping. So finally a drone starts shipping here. But I want to start this off by saying special guest tonight, of course, is Johnnie Drone Flyer. You see him top right there on the screen. And he's got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight with the little V-Copter. And we're going to go over a couple of brief stories, but we're going to do a little bit different tonight. Instead of going on a million stories, we're going to focus in and kind of do, I think it's about a 9-month kind of look back and review of the little DJI Neo, the everybody's favorite little drone that happened to be on a tremendous Amazon Prime Day deal, right? This past weekend or this past week?
How
low was this, Johnny? Was it $169?
Yes, it was, because the flatball was like
or $159, wasn't it?
$169 and $239 for the combo, I think, or $229. Yeah, it was great. Price.
So that was like the all-time low price we've seen the drone.
Oh, somebody says $159. Okay, maybe it was.
Marcus, you got it right. Marcus, you win the prize behind door number 3.
He must have ordered one.
I already have one, Mr. Johnny.
I know, but hey, you need two of them.
Man out.
These spares with this in these day and age. The big question is, DeMarco, I don't believe you own a Neo. Did those prices tempt you?
No, I almost ordered it because we were chatting about it when I almost ordered it, but I chose to get a subwoofer speaker instead for the movie room.
The kids are not going to have as much fun.
Priorities.
Priorities.
No, all kidding aside, this is the perfect drone for the Moore family. My neighbors across the street, they've got younger kids. I showed him it one day. He bought one for his son, and his son is maybe 8 years old. He was taking it off, landing, and
be honest, I looked at it like we had chatted about it. I looked at it. I said, "Nah, I'll get the speaker instead." So I ordered the subwoofer, and then like later in the day, like after we had talked about it, I went back and the sale was off. I was like, "Dang!"
Yeah,
because I thought about that too, Marcus. I thought about the kids.
I bet you they were selling like hotcakes. They did pull it off sale before the Prime Day event was over. They pulled it early.
Johnny's grandkids, they enjoy it, right?
They do, yeah. Ellie does it by herself. She's 7, and I tell you what, she enjoys it. And it is a really great drone. I mean, it's so versatile in so many ways you can fly it, and it's I mean, for that price, it was. I picked up another one. Don't ask me why, but I did, mostly for the batteries, I guess. So
yeah, because you got the Flymore combo. DeMarco, they have another Prime Day sale. In the fall or whatever, maybe you can catch it again at that price.
Yeah. I'll probably get it. Hey, and just a side note, the reason why that I got another subwoofer is I had some friends over last week and we were watching that movie. What is it? Tom Cruise going back in time again.
Oh, that's a good one.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like when the movie starts up, it's like really deep bass. It goes brr, brr, and my subwoofer started rattling though. So I was
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Subwoofer Nation.
Yeah. So DeMarco, your friends were talking about you when they left. Is what you're saying?
Yes, it was bad.
That guy got upgraded subwoofer game. So, okay, well, listen, back on track here. Now, the DroneNation deal of the day would have been the little Neo, but it wasn't on sale last Monday, and now it's not on sale. So we missed the whole chance to make the DroneNation deal of the day. So we pivoted to it's not a drone, but it's from DJI, and you can actually order it on their US website, unlike the drones. The Osmo Mobile 7 Pro for only $127. That's discounted down from the normal price of $149, and it's actually $2 less on Amazon. It's $125 over there. If you don't know what this is, it's the handheld gimbal that you attach your phone to it, and it stabilizes the phone. And Marcus, is it possible to order, you think, from the website?
Yeah, I did. Ron and I talked this morning, and I had been looking at it. It's on sale still. The DJI calls it their summer sale, and it's something from DJI that you can order and actually get. I had been wanting. I've got an Osmo Mobile 4 behind me here, and it's not something that I use often, but when I do use it, I'm really glad I have it. The cool thing about the Osmo Mobile, it will do motion lapses just like your like a drone will do. You do the same thing. You set up waypoints on it, and it will turn and go across the sky and so forth. There's a lot of things that it'll do besides just being a stabilizer for your phone. And I'll be honest with you, I use it 3-4 times a year maybe, but when I do, I'm really glad I have it. And it's so cheap, $127. So I upgraded to this Osmo Mobile 7. Couple of the advantages of it has a built-in extendable selfie stick. And then it's also got a module that's attached to it that supposedly optimizes active track. So DeMarco, they were demonstrating kids doing sports and stuff, and you could set it to track, a specific individual, and it looked like it worked pretty good. And the cool thing about it is that tracking module is independent from your phone. So, obviously I'm sure they wanted their own software and hardware in there built in to do that. It looks pretty cool.
So it's like a beacon. It's firmware, or
I think it's a combination of both. It's firmware in there, and then it's got this module that is on that goes on the gimbal itself.
I may have something to add. Again, I don't have it, so I'm no expert, but I think if you don't get the module, you have to rely on your phone's tracking capabilities. Right. Okay, right. So if you don't have, and I think it works better with iPhones as Android phones. But if you get this module that Marcus talked about, that takes out the equation. You don't necessarily need an iPhone. It'll do the tracking independent of the phones. But if you don't know the module and you have an iPhone, you can still do most of the tracking things. So, again, I'm not an expert. Go watch what's Sean's up in Canada. What's his channel's name?
Air Photography.
Go watch Air Photography. He's got an excellent review on all these features and what's in the module, what's in the phone, or whatever. So check it out.
Well, again, we all have a smartphone, so it works with Android or iPhone, and you use the DJI.
It does, but not all the features are there as far as tracking if you use an Android phone.
That's true. However, it works, and it's got a lot of cool stuff. And again, for 127, I've had the Osmo Mobile 4 for 3 or 4 years now. And again, I use it 3 or 4 times a year, and I probably paid $110 for it or whatever. So it's cost effective, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
And Marcus, you ordered that from DJI, right?
I did. I ordered direct from DJI, so it's coming. They say I should have it by the 17th, so just in a few days.
Yeah. But just folks, just so you know, I have a DroneNation affiliate link down below, and it's Amazon, not DJI. And Amazon, you can save $2 more and get it faster.
Oh.
So, but I know Marcus wanted but I understand Marcus wanted to order something from DJI because that's hard to do nowadays, because that summer sale email that we got last week, it didn't have any drones on it. It was all gimbals and power stations.
Power stations. Yeah.
So, but of course, DeMarco. I mean, Marcus, for an extra $30, you could have got a Neo,
That's true.
127 versus 159. So how about that? And
I already have a Neo though, Ron.
But you wouldn't need the gimbal then. You could just have the Neo follow you around and get all the type of footage that the gimbal would have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, the gimbal battery life lasts a lot longer than the Neo's, like 10 minutes or whatever.
Oh, I should add that there's a tripod built into it as well.
Yes.
So, you know, you just set your phone on a table and
you pull it out. Yeah. So, so that's our DroneNation. Sorry, we don't have a drone, but all the good drone deals were between shows. The Neo, Marcus, your favorite little, what's that, Mini 4K? That was
Mini 4K.
That's
Captain Ray bought one of those. Yeah.
And the hovers were on sale. The older hovers were on under $300. The newer hovers were, $100 or so off. So there was a lot of good drone deals out there last week. And I'm afraid though that these drones weren't coming from DJI or even Amazon. They were coming from third-party sellers. I'm afraid these guys blew all their drone stock out or whatever. I hope they have anything left for the rest of the year.
I like Barkley's comment down there.
It's what
Kehoe was on a cruise.
No, he said thanks for letting us know about drone deals we can no longer get.
Yeah.
I'm getting it up here. I got it. There you go. Yeah. Well, that's why not Barkley. That's why I didn't make the DroneNation deal today. You can get the DroneNation deal today. The gimbal.
Right. That gimbal.
So just give him Barkley hard. Thanks for your support, Barkley.
Are we on the Neo story fully now?
No. We're gonna go real fast through some of these stories here.
Okay.
This is a kind of a feature story here. Now Johnny. Of course, he was one of the first people to order the little V-Copter Mini when we were in Florida for the meetup or whatever. I had to call Johnny to get the website that morning or whatever. But Johnny got his notification that the V-Copter Mini is finally on the way and set to arrive this week. No info as far as I forget that. I meant to go on another story here. But John, let you take over here. We've been waiting for it, of course, patiently because it was supposed to deliver in June originally, and now we're kind of getting to the midpoint of July. So when did you first get communication that?
I think it was Saturday. I got an email saying that it was shipped, or how it says. And then when I went to the shipping UPS, it said the label was created, but they haven't received it. And I got an email yesterday saying that it would be out for delivery Wednesday. So, and it is in California, so I guess it's in the States. And I have seen on YouTube and I guess Facebook, Twitter, been a few people getting them. I mean, very limited. I see my order number was 21, which I guess is pretty low. So I don't know what that means. Captain Joe, I think, has a number in the 190s. So I said, well, Joe, they might only build 185 of them. I'm not sure, but no, he hadn't got anything. I know, Ron, you hadn't got a shipping confirmation.
But I haven't got anything, but I don't know how to figure out that number business. Now, Johnny, you did order the Flymore combo.
I did order, yes. That is a combo. Yeah.
I ordered one of the cheaper kits. So I don't know if that makes a difference. Maybe.
And I know Ray hadn't got anything yet. So as far as I know, there's a few, starting to come in, but it says Wednesday, so we'll see.
What'll be cool, Johnny, if you're doing the show Wednesday and the UPS guy delivers it right to your office.
Yeah, and they matter of fact, I just saw him pass. Matter of fact, I was out there bringing the garbage out, and he said, "Yeah, 5 more deliveries." So he comes kind of late. So
yeah,
it's very possible.
He can drop it off right there in the show.
Yeah.
He's good. So, I mean, we're kind of looking because it's kind of most have been drone starved this year. I know, Marcus, you ordered that little flip drone, but I haven't got any drones. I haven't got a drone since what came last.
A bunch of them last year. The R3S is probably the most recent one, right?
Yeah. So it's been a dry spell for me. And John, you're the same way, right? You haven't got anything since the R3S.
Well, I did get the little Mini 4K last week on that deal. And the Neo. So
story of my life. I'm always hitting a dry spell.
And DeMarco, when's the last time you hit the buy button on a drone?
The Mini 3. Well,
2003. No.
I'm looking at my seller right now, but the from DJI the Mini 3 Pro. So
it's been a long dry spell for you too.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm used to it though. I'm married, so hey, I'm used to it.
Johnny knows very well because I remind him of it almost daily. I'm upset with the V-Copter people because I would have ordered one. I was sitting there at the table with Ron.
Yeah, y'all called me.
I don't have one ordered, and the reason why is that V-Copter had got a hold of me months before and said, "Hey, we're going to send you one for review," and then they just ghosted me after that. So so they're not going to. Well, I finally got a hold of somebody else at 00 Robotics. They shamed the guy that I was talking to into getting a hold of me. And he goes, "Yeah, no, we'd sent out all we needed." Well, it would have been nice to know, because had I known, I would have ordered one along with Ron that day. So so I don't have one, and I'm not going to get one.
Well, can you order them now, Johnny?
As of about a month ago, yeah, you still could go in there and order. Now, I don't know where it puts you in the line or what's it do. I mean, Marcus, I know, Marcus, you saw the original V-Copter and, there at CES. And of course, that was during COVID, But definitely, it said June. Now, listen, there were people on a forum. And if you go on some Facebook groups, that's probably the worst place to go about stuff. I mean, on June the 2nd, people were saying, well, I'm canceling my order and all of that stuff. Well, they are receiving them. There's some people getting them, so I think they're probably a little bit behind. But it looks like it's going to be a fun drone. And listen, I think it's just the novelty, the uniqueness. If you're going to do a Netflix movie, you probably don't want to do it with the Mini V-Copter. So.
Hey, I got a secret I got to tell DeMarco. Hey, DeMarco, I'm gonna camp out on Johnny's doorstep, and when that V-Copter shows up, it's mine.
You got it.
Do it.
I got the, we got the Ring. You'll look good on the Ring doorbell going across the nation.
Yeah.
Does anybody recognize this guy?
Well, I'll have the DroneNation shirt on, so it'll be easy.
Yeah. Now I know Michael Rice got one ordered. There's a bunch of people who've got them ordered, so I think it's going to be fun. It's just the uniqueness, like I say, and I'm not expecting. I say, as far as the camera quality, I think it'll be better than, of course, it's going to be fun. That's I think lately, Ron, I know you and I talked today, and I think we've kind of taken some of the. Just remember the first time you ever put a drone up, it might have been the crappiest drone that was, that you bought at the time. It might have been a $59 drone, but the excitement of taking off and seeing that first video feed from that drone, we kind of lose, if you don't have the latest and the greatest.
If you don't have the Mavic 4 Pro, you're not flying.
Yeah. But there's so many drones out there, and just have fun flying. Get back to basics and have fun.
There you go. We're going to get back to basics here soon.
I see Gary is mentioning that he hasn't Brad Ariels. He hasn't ordered anything because he's going to Spain instead. So I need to bring up. Listen, I'm the only person from the U.S. going to that Spanish drone meetup. So anybody else, Tom, Bob, anybody else?
Marcus, when is that? September?
Yeah, it's the last weekend in September.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Johnny, you should go there. A lot of ladies there.
Canada's going to be well represented. I know of at least 4 people from Canada going, but from the U.S., it's just me and Sarah. So
the ladies love this, Johnny.
They're representing. Ooh, hey, I would love to go. Right now
there's still tickets available, right, Marcus?
Yeah, it's free. Yeah. No, it's going to be.
Maybe Marcus will have they'll know what this is about. Maybe Marcus will have a Bailey story in about the end of September.
It took him. He was stuck at some airport for 3 days.
I really hope not, Johnny.
No. Hey, you know what? You'll have a blast, Marcus, and I know you've been on that show, and meeting Jackie, that's going to be it's going to be a highlight.
Johnny, look, I got breaking news here.
Oh, Thursday. Yeah. There you go.
Copter Mini is due to be delivered Thursday. So 1 day behind you, Johnny.
Congrats,
Yeah.
Mr. Grace.
Congrats. Yeah. Congrats, Bill. For now, I guess, Johnny, we're going to have to live vicariously through your drone flights of the V-Copter Mini, right, Marcus?
Hey, I'm gonna get it charged up. You know, the minute I get it,
you should
get it going.
You should do some big live stream the first time you.
I'm gonna say we got to get this bird in the air. You know, I'm gonna use those famous words. There you go.
Maybe you have Marcus send you a little sound clip over and play.
No. Like you got to do a size comparison.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, the original. Yeah.
Yeah.
Size matters.
Yeah.
It does.
Well, sometimes.
Hey, seriously, Johnny, all kidding aside, I'm really looking forward to when you get that drone and because I know you'll put up some good videos and you'll show us the real deal.
Yeah, I got the bright yellow one, so yeah, we'll see how that
I got the yellow one too. Hey, Bob Dempsey says he wishes he could go to Spain and Ireland.
You can.
Well,
you can.
Go to Spain and hit Ireland on the way home.
Yeah.
So,
well, a lot of yellow. Bill Grace ordered the yellow one too.
Yeah, he did. He did. I think. Yeah.
I call that the Yellow Submarine Edition. Says I'm a Beatles fan.
Hey, that's that yellow V-Copter is gonna look good against Lucy. You know that backdrop there. Yeah.
Yeah. Lucy will be happy to see a yellow drone. But
I see Captain Ray says he's going to Ireland, but Captain Ray, get your tickets. Come to Spain. It's not too late to get your tickets. Come to Spain.
How far is Ireland from Spain, Marcus?
Well, it's a ways. I don't know. Ireland is up here and Spain's down here. I don't know. A 2.5 hour air flight.
Right. We can ask Jackie.
Maybe.
I told Jackie I was going to try to hide in Marcus his luggage over there. Over there. So okay, couple quick stories, and we're going to get into the main thing. Okay. I'm doing this because people say in the comments, they'll say, oh, you didn't talk about the Mini 5 Pro, whatever. Okay, we have no updates on the Mini 5 Pro since we talked about it last week or the week before. The main new feature is the 1-inch sensor, and it's still coming out on 8/7, according to the latest leaks and rumors. It's no use sitting here repeating the same stuff we just said 2 weeks ago because I got nothing new. Marcus, got anything new on the Mini 5?
That's my point. I totally agree with you, Ron. It's an exciting product. We're all looking forward to it. We are sincerely hoping that we'll be able to purchase it. But if there's no news, what's worth, nothing else.
If you want to hear us talk about it, go back to I think it was 2 weeks ago we talked. Yeah. Go back 2 shows and you can hear us talk about it for a long time. Okay. And,
hey, wait, Ron, I got a question.
Oh, Johnny's got an update.
Would you order the Mini 5, say from a third party, from say South Korea or Japan instead of the Mavic 4 because of price? I mean, would that
so you mean if it's not available through?
Yes, if it's not available in it, yeah.
I'll tell you, my plan would be to go up to Canada. And,
gotcha.
And I definitely, that drone already has FCC approval, so it'd be perfectly legal to fly here. And yes, if I go up to Canada to get it, I'm going to declare it when I come back across the border.
Gotcha.
If I have to pay some kind of fee or whatever, I will. So anyway, there's that. I just think it's a product that I want to own. Now the Mavic 4, Ron and I had a good discussion about this earlier today. And Johnny, I think you and I did as well. I'm just not sure I want to spend that kind of money. That Ron said this morning, the Air 3S does about everything that we need it to do. And not that the Mavic 4 isn't great, not that if things were different, I might have one. But as things are now, it's an awful big investment that you can't get serviced in the United States, you can't get parts for, etc.
Right.
Of course, we also had the conversation that I have to take that out of my equation because my current drones, some of them are still under warranty, and some I have care refresh. But that doesn't really mean anything now because if you crash your Air 3S, you crash your Neo, you probably can't get a replacement under your care refresh because they can't get them in the United States. So really, in a way, we don't have warranties on any drones now that DJI drones we have.
Ask Mike Wright about that.
Hey,
yeah.
That's what happened to me yesterday. I flying yesterday, and some birds were buzzing me. And normally, you know, I'm like whatever, but that dawned on me when I was flying. I was like, oh crap! If something happens, I'm screwed. So I lowered the drone or got away from the birds. So, yeah.
Here's Tom Dowling saying he paid $38.44 with tax and came out to $4,100 for the creator combo.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Marcus and I talked about that too. We all talk about like it's a $4,000 drone, but the drone does fly with the DJI RC that you control too, that we're using or whatever. So you don't have to pay $4,000 for it. You could pay, Marcus, you put a link up, you could pay in $2,200.
That was the single battery version. Yeah.
If you want to strip, you know, so the fourth, that's not, because we're going to say in a minute here that Mini 5s, this or that, but we can't compare, you know, whatever apples to apples or whatever, you know, it's a $4,000 kit. If you have to get a controller that's $1,400 or whatever, you take that out and whatever, and you know, it's not much more than you paid for your Mavic 3 Pro or whatever. But I don't want to get sidetracked and all that.
Well, I was saying one thing. I'm kind of surprised that Tom ordered the Mavic 4. He's already got a Neo. If you already have a Neo, why do you need a Mavic 4, Tom?
It's not as versatile, right?
Yeah.
That's off. I think he got that off eBay though. Is where he got that.
Yeah, probably South Korean special. So okay. Another thing, no updates on DJI Drone Bans. We're still waiting for the 3-letter government agency to examine it, make sure it's secure or whatever. If not, the ban will go into effect sometime after 12/23, because it's the day the inspection has to be done by. So no updates since the last time we talked about that. So I'm not going to spend the next 15 minutes saying the same thing we did a week or two ago. Right, Marcus?
I agree.
Yeah. Okay, and one other quickie here. Now, I don't have an update in this. Last week, we talked about the DJI 360 camera and the Mic 3, which are still set for arrival at the end of this month. I believe some date like the 29th. The 360 camera is rumored to have a 1-inch sensor, which is bigger than Insta360s. And the Mic 3 looks like it's missing the external jack. So everybody online has talked about that because a lot of people like to plug a lavalier in, and this looks like it's missing that jack. So that's going to be kind of a con for a lot of folks. But we got no info as far as U.S. availability on these products. You know, sometimes non-drone products come through, but we don't know that for one way or the other. But now here's the big news. Now GoPro has also announced a new GoPro Max 2 coming out soon. That's their 360 camera, the Max. So now we're going to, by the end of the summer, we could have a new GoPro 360, a new DJI 360, and of course, Insta360's X5 just got a big firmware update last week. They added a lot of cool features, and the app got upgraded. So I mean, we always talk about we like competition. Well, we don't have competition as drones, but we sure have competition. Looks like in 360. I wish drones were like other products. I wish you had three good companies competing, putting their best out there. Don't you agree, Marcus?
No, so that's a great point, Ron. And really the same goes for action cameras, because Insta360 does that as well as and GoPro and DJI. I've often wondered the same thing. You know, we know that GoPro, you know, had the Karma way back when. Man, I wish they'd have stuck with it. I know they had problems with that drone, and it was kind of a joke, but boy, had they stuck with it, think where they'd be right now.
Well, anybody's first release, I mean, DJI, the Phantom 1,
right,
didn't work that great or whatever. Everybody's first drone's going to have some kinks in it, right? I mean,
well, and the point being, in the environment that we're in today, GoPro would be selling drones like hotcakes, right? I mean,
because they're an American company, yeah. And it's the 360 with their camera technology. You know, they could. One thing, you know, that their drone would have good camera on it. That's guaranteed. You know, the Insta360 drone, it may not fly the greatest, but it's going to be good camera wise.
Yeah. Well, all of that is just speculation, but I totally agree with you, Ron. I wish that there was more competition.
I know none of you guys are really 360 guys. I mean, I have the Insta360 360 camera, and I can't say I'm a big. I use it occasionally, whatever. It's not as easy to use as I would like, but that's what would be the killer for me, not the 1-inch sensor, whatever. If they could somehow get the software,
That's
AI,
what people say. Yeah.
To edit it for you quicker and easier, that would be the big breakthrough for me, because 1-inch sensor is great, but the current Insta360 X4, I'm the older one. The video looks great. It's just that, oh man, now I got to spend next 5 hours editing a 2-minute clip. So, but
Parrot. Somebody saying something about Parrot. Yeah, Parrot.
I'd see Parrot come back.
And that's a good point. Yeah, Parrot made a pretty good product.
Yeah. I mean, Marcus, I mean, we love that little Parrot Anafi. Now, it had its issues, but a Parrot Anafi 2 could have been a heck of a drone.
Yeah, and by now they'd probably have other models too. Yeah, I don't understand it either, because boy, DJI has sure been successful, and you'd think there'd be room for more than one competitor.
Right.
But anyway, it is what it is.
How long has it been for Parrot? About what? 5 years now? I mean,
4 or 5 years.
At least, but before the COVID or whatever. I mean, they put the Nafi 1 out. We waited a year or two for Nafi 2, and all of a sudden we got the news they were going all enterprise.
Yeah, Parrot was kind of an interesting story in that they started off really with kind of toy grade drones.
DeMarco.
Yeah.
Bebop.
Yeah. Well, the Bebop was actually one of their first, a little bit more serious drones.
Yeah.
And it worked.
One was the AR drone.
DeMarco had basically, he had the consumer drone that really started all. The AR was out before the Phantom.
Yeah.
That Parrot Nafi really started the hobby drone category.
Hey, that thing was $300 and it could barely fly, and I signed up for it too. So
yeah. A lot of people did. So one more.
I still have that Nafi. Yeah.
One more quick story. This is more of a story for Johnny. The DJI released the Power 1000 V2 last week, but it released it everywhere but the US. So the rest of the world could get the second version. And Johnny, you're a happy owner of the Power 1000, right?
Yeah. I had it at I ordered it when they were $417, and I actually got the case with mine. Or I think it was $419 maybe, but they were $417 I think this past weekend. Because I think Chris never did order one, but he finally got in on one. So yeah, and I still use it. I use it, keep it on my desk outside there. Great to have this time of year. You know, we actually got a little storm kind of brewing out there in Florida and coming across Louisiana and heading to Texas this weekend. So you never know. But yeah, that great product.
The V2 sounds like it. It has more charging capacity.
It's
whatever. Yeah. And
it's got a 220. It's got a 220 plug on it.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
That's an RV plug. It's an RV plug. I don't think
RV type plug.
It's not 220.
Oh, okay. I thought they said it was.
It's an RV plug. Because I've had power stations with that plug, and it confused me at the time too. I thought the same thing. But evidently, that's something that if you were an RV guy, you'd know that, but I didn't either. Yeah. That's a special connector for RVs.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it looks great, but now, of course, it is $1,099, I think it is. Is that
on sale too?
On sale, yeah.
But Johnny, what do you think of why is the V2 not in sale in the U.S. everywhere but the U.S.? I mean, the Power Station 2000 came out in the U.S. Why do they hold the 1000 V2 back?
I don't know. I mean, can't answer that. You know, it's just crazy. You can't get an air unit, for 03, 04, 04 light. You can't get the 04 air units. But you can get, like Marcus ordered that today. You can get action cameras. Now I know Captain Joe. Oh, you can't. Okay, Captain Joe did get a replacement of Auto 2. So he got that.
Lucky. He got lucky.
He got lucky.
Yeah, he got it yesterday. So
where did it come from, Johnny? From Canada?
It did come from Canada.
Yeah, it snuck through. I'm just telling you, it snuck through.
He got lucky. Well, Stevie Brown's got a replacement of Auto 2 about a month ago. So maybe somehow they're easy to get through. I don't get it, but yeah, I'm just surprised that DJI's full power lineup has been available to us through all these bands, but now even a power station now is being held back. So I mean.
Yeah, that's the part that doesn't add up, huh? It's weird. It's just weird.
Yeah. It makes no. We'll never know. Nobody's ever going to explain it to us. So,
well, I think I guess DJI. I don't know. You know, it's I don't know. We said we weren't going to talk about all that.
yeah. Hey, real quick, somebody posted. I forget who posted this today. DJI sent out email out. I don't think people in the U.S. got it, but they have. It looks like they have some sort of enterprise release for the 17th. I guess that's Thursday. Yeah. I mean, I didn't get the email.
About mapping or something, I think, Ron, isn't it?
Yeah, some enterprise mapping thing. But again, I didn't get the email. I don't know if it's...
No, I didn't get that.
Yeah, so probably...
Lauren will have to tell us what that is.
Yeah,
Bill Gray said he ordered an Air 3S combo from Amazon and got it in 2 days.
Huh?
So,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, on Amazon, that means it's already here. It doesn't have to go through customs. It's here. So there's no problem. Just like you're going to get your V-Copter because it's already in the U.S. It's already made through customs.
Well, V-Copter is not being with that. It's just DJI drone.
It's just DJI, yeah.
There's no drone ban. There's a DJI ban.
Right. I mean, you can order Autel. Autel, they've been bombing your email, about prices and stuff. So I mean, I assume you can get it. You're getting enough emails on them.
You can get a Ruco.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
You can get a Snaptane.
Hey, look at Lauren. He says just throw an action camera in the air and you have a poor man's drone.
Sounds like a
You can get a Holy Stone.
You can order all those and nobody cares.
All the winners, Marcus.
But guess what? If you put one of them in a DJI box, it wouldn't get through.
Yeah, sad but true.
Yeah. Okay.
Imagine being on The Price is Right, Marcus. Hold on, Ron. Imagine being on The Price is Right, and you go up there. Hey, and look, what do we have for you? We have a Snaptane.
Oh, Holy Stone.
Snaptane just got a hold of me. Now, don't you laugh, DeMarco.
I got a Roku. Imagine your face. You would be like, yeah.
Snaptane's sending me a new one right now with a 3-axis gimbal. So you just calm down there, mister.
DeMarco, those drones may be overflying a year from now.
I know.
DJI's never sent me a drone. DJI's never sent me a drone.
Well, they sent you plenty of drones, Marcus, but you paid first.
Yeah, that's
they'll
right.
send you a drone. Yeah.
Well, they won't now. They won't even take your money now. But listen, here's what this show's about. The little Neo. It came out. I know in the U.S. I think it came out. We'll say like at the beginning of October last year. But in the U.S., you kind of had to wait a month for it to arrive. It was slow coming. So most of us in the U.S. got this drone around the end of October, beginning of December, and there was the cheapest DJI drone ever outside of that little. What's that little one that came out about 7-8 years ago? DJI Tello. Besides the Tello, this is the cheapest ever. It sold $199 the base kit, and at the base kit, meaning a roll-based kit, it came with no controller of any type. It came with one battery and the drone. I don't think it even came with cable or anything like that. And of course, you could get a Fly More combo. In the U.S., the combo did not come with a controller either. You just got a 3-battery hub. You got 3 batteries and a hub, and I guess you got a USB-C cord. No power plug, whatever, unless you ordered separately. So the beauty of this drone is, compared to probably any other drone you've ever flown, is of course the selling point was this is to launch it from your hand and let it do a series of automated moves, kind of circling around you and different various moves. Marcus has it going right now. But also you can connect it to your phone where you have a little bit more control over it. But here's the real thing. If you have a DJI controller, you can fly it like a regular drone, or you can hook it up to your FPV gear, your goggles 3 and your motion 3, and fly at FPV. And Johnny, you said you were even flying Acro today with it.
Yeah, I was flying a manual today. Yeah, I did. I flew a while ago, did about 3 batteries, So, yeah, you can fly with a motion controller.
There it goes. Look, there it goes, Johnny.
Yep, there it is.
How's the hover, Marcus?
Well,
look at that. Hand catching.
Well, but that's what's so cool about this thing. Yeah. It's so easy to use. That's anyway.
Well, it really is, Marcus. I think for a lot of us, a lot of us had the Avata 2 before this, So you got your goggles. You can fly with the goggles. You can fly with your phone. You can fly with the RCN2, the RCN3. What else I got? RC2. I mean, there's so many ways to fly it. The old FPV controller. So yeah,
Johnny, that video that I just posted the other day, I had more fun with this thing. What I realized is I had never flown it any distance at all, right? I mean, because it really is a selfie drone. I mean, it really isn't designed to fly very far. But I took it out to Heroes Park. It's about over 200 meters to when I'm in the little picnic structure, 200 meters to each corner of that park. And I hooked it up to the controller. It flew. I flew it all over the park. Not an issue with connection. No problems at all. It just flew like any other DJI drone. And I just had a blast flying it around too. Handles really good. The DJI flight controls are always so butter smooth. So anyway,
this one,
so cheap.
This one has a little light on it, and it does give it a little weight.
Right.
So sometimes I think it flies better with it, and sometimes I think it maybe slows the drone down. But I'm not. I don't really know if you need a light on it, but it almost works better as a light as a weight. But that's a Slaughter RC product, but pretty neat. But the drone itself is fun. I mean, that's what we talk about today, Ron. I hate saying it, but maybe get back to basics and kind of quit worrying about all the drone bans and the drone. I mean, go back and look at a video you posted, I don't know, a couple years ago with an old Air 2S. What would the Mavic 4 do us? I mean, I know people that do professionally and do stuff, they might want the latest and the greatest, but just have fun and get back to flying and enjoy the flight. And hey, I think at some point all of this will be settled. I mean, I guess, but it is what it is on that. But a lot of great drones, and you know what? I really never say go out and buy anything but if you got a couple $100 or whatever, great drone for the kids and a great drone for yourself.
Hey, Lauren just brought something else up in the chat, and I always forget about it too. You can also it has voice commands.
I've never tried that.
Yeah, never tried it either. I've never done that.
I don't know how I would look out my driveway yelling at the drone, so people I mean, but no, DeMarco, I might get kicked out of the neighborhood.
And one thing too,
hey man,
one thing the Neo has that no the DJI drone I think had before, not even the Spark, where it can record. If you're using a phone, it can record audio.
Yeah, audio. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. And does that flip record audio when you hook it up to your phone, Marcus?
It does.
It does. So that grabbed it from the Neo. So so that's kind of neat. If you're doing some kind of a vlogging thing, or you're making a video, or whatever, you could just go with your phone and the drone for your audio.
Yeah.
So Marcus, what would you say though? What's the big difference between the flip and this? I mean, would it be that this is the FPV styles type, and people kind of thought maybe that flip was going to be able to
right here on the front, Mr. Johnny? That's the biggest difference right here on the front of the drone. The flip has the same camera as the Mini 4 Pro. It's just in a whole different league. Plus, the drone is way more powerful. The flip will do almost everything this drone will do, other than fly FPV. Right? You can't fly FPV with it. But other than that,
we talked earlier, Marcus. I don't know of any drone with 3-axis gimbal that flies actual FPV. Where this little deal has an image stabilization and doesn't have a fragile gimbal.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, Marcus, you did recommend flying it with the gimbal guard on, right?
Well, that was so funny. God, I wish I could remember the name of the channel, but it wasn't a drone specific channel. But it was huge. This guy was a tech reviewer, right? And he the video with the Neo had like 400,000 views on his video, but he was recommending that you fly it with the gimbal cover on there. He goes, "Oh yeah, it'll protect that fragile little camera."
Yeah, but when it's going through its calculation, it'll probably break the camera, you know.
Look through this thing and see how distorted it is. I guess.
Oh my God.
I mean, that would be fine.
And I tell you what, if you want to get into acro, flying FPV, this is a great drone to throw it in manual. You know, easier.
Johnny, can I pause you there? Look at Itchy Sack's comment where he said no acro in the Neo, but Johnny, you were flying you were flying manual today, right?
You actually can fly acro on a Neo, absolutely.
So acro and manual are the same thing. So
yep.
So okay. So
you have to go. You have
to get that straight.
You have to go in the settings and put it in manual. If you try to do it without throwing it in manual, it'll just say normal and sport.
Right. So we said earlier, this is the only drone I know of, DJI or anything else, that has 4 ways of flying. Goggles and motion control. Now you cannot fly with. Can you fly? You can fly with the sticks too, right, Johnny?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can fly FPV, manual or whatever you call this with the joystick thing. You could fly with a controller and a couple of different controllers. You could fly with your phone with the app, and of course with nothing at all. And Marcus, is that the only drone being sold now that has the 4-way capabilities?
Well, that I know of, absolutely.
If
anybody knows anything different, but I totally. It's the most versatile drone you can buy, and that's just a fact.
That's saying a lot.
Yeah.
And now, of course, everybody talk about cons. Of course, there are cons. The short battery life, but of course, the battery's a little. You're not going to have an hour of flight on it. Show them how small a battery is, Marcus.
Yeah, and well, I'm going to say the second thing is so that's the.
It's a small battery. You're not going to fly an hour on a battery like that.
I don't have a banana with me to compare it to banana for size, but anyway, that's how big the battery is.
I don't think it's intended to be a long flyer. It's not intended.
No. You get about realistically, you get maybe 10 minutes flight time with.
Does it fly home when the battery's out, or does it land? Okay.
And it does on the augmented reality return to home too.
Just set all your parameters just like you would on a regular drone. But you know what? It's so light that I'm not saying you can't hurt it, but if you were trying to fly acro and if you got the sticks and the goggles, I mean, hey, it'd be a great way to start. Now, it's a little. I mean, the wind will blow it around a little bit and all, but it's just a fun drone.
Marin could fly this drone, no problem. Yeah.
He's gonna smile.
He's smiling.
Can't fly that speaker. I can tell you that.
Yes, you can.
Ray say now that he's a Neo, he may learn FPV on a Neo, Johnny.
Yeah, Ray's got the Neo, and then Jeremy was going live from the Neo a lot. I think at the meetup. I
know he's flying a lot. He went live, huh?
Yeah. So I mean, it's just a fun drone, and it's if you got. I mean, I know we all got a bunch of drones, but if you kind of go on first, but man, when you pick this up for a few days and you hadn't flown it, you go like, man, why haven't I been flying this thing? So.
Johnny, Lauren has a question for you. He wants to know if you tried the voice commands with the Neo.
I have never. No, I have not. I have not.
If I have tried them, I have forgotten about it.
No, I have not. I mean, I will. I definitely will.
Marcus, maybe that's a video we should all work on soon. Trying the voice commands out with the Neo.
That's true. So let's ask Lauren. Lauren has the Neo. In fact, the first Neo I ever flew was Lauren's. And I sent it out over the canyon too. Sent it right out over the canyon wall. Lauren, have you ever used voice commands with your Neo? Answer in the chat.
Marcus, while we're waiting for his response, what's your personal favorite way to fly the Neo out of the 4 methods? What's your preferred method?
I don't think I have a preferred method, but what I will say is super, super handy is not even using a controller at all. Just when you do just a little short droney or orbit or follow me, like you guys know that I occasionally do an e-bike review.
Yes.
This thing will follow you anywhere, and it does a fantastic job.
It does. It does. We do have to point out, though, and if people don't know this, when you use the controller, whether it's the DJI RC controller or the Motion 3 or the DJI PV controller, you have much greater range with the drone than if you fly it out of your hand or with the phone. Is that correct, Marcus?
Yeah, with your phone, I think you're limited to, I think it's like 60 meters, something like that. I don't remember off the top.
Yeah, I don't even think I thought it was like 30 meters. Maybe.
It's not very.
It's not very far. Yeah.
But when you use a controller, it's an OcuSync 4 drone. So when you use an OcuSync 4 controller, your signal strength is on par with almost any other DJI drone, correct?
That's true. Of course, you're just probably Wi-Fi, I'm sure, when you're using your phone to fly it. But what I will say is, Ron, you know this, the virtual sticks on your phone can be difficult.
Yes.
This one actually flies pretty good with the virtual sticks compared to some of those other older drones.
And actually, when they did the update, you could turn the phone, horizontal.
And it helps a lot because you can zoom it then.
It fills up the whole screen. Yeah, so it's pretty neat. That's a nice feature that before it was vertical and it wasn't. You didn't have very much screen territory there.
Yeah, I mean, like for instance, like I wouldn't recommend going out on some great flight adventure using the virtual sticks. But say you had the drone and you just wanted to go up and get a quick shot of something or whatever. It's easy just to, pop it up, 50 feet, 100 feet, adjust around, get your shot. Especially you're taking pictures or whatever, and then come down or whatever. So a simple maneuver is fine with the virtual sticks.
My friend has one and he keeps it in his car. And the other day he was stuck on traffic on I-12 and so he was like wondering how far it was. So he threw the drone up, took a quick peek, and brought it back down.
There you go.
Dead stop, So, hey, it is a great little drone to throw in your truck, maybe.
Ron, Mark White just sent me a screenshot. He can go right on DJI's website, and he can buy the Mavic 4 Pro Creator Combo for 3,209 quid.
Would you pay 3,200 for it?
I very likely would, yeah. At this point, I'm not sure. I'd have to think about it, honestly. But that's I think he's just pointing out that he can buy it and we can buy it.
Yeah. He's over in where is he in the UK, Marcus? Is he in?
He is in.
Not Liverpool, but
no. I know this.
Manchester.
Yeah, he's in Manchester. God, I couldn't think of it.
They have that good football team over there.
They got a lot of rain. They do. Yeah, Manchester United. Yeah.
Richard's saying, in his humble opinion, the Neo is the drone of the year. That'd be interesting when we do our drone of the year voting at the end of the year. Johnny, do you think the Neo will come in first?
Well, I hate to say, it could. It's two different things. That would the Air 3S be up against this? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It came out a month apart. Yep.
Yeah. It's two different drones. That's just my.
I love this little drone, but I would throw it down the garbage disposal in favor of my Air 3S.
Well, yeah, that's what I say. It's two,
I love
two
this
different.
I'll take it first, Marcus. I'll take it first.
Yeah.
Two different things, but it's it is a fun drone and a lot of ways to fly it, and I don't know, it's fun.
Hey, Jim Anderson has a question, guys. He says, how long to charge the little Neo up?
Oh, it's quick. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I usually use that charge hub.
I'll say 20 minutes of battery, maybe.
Yeah.
If you're using a charge hub, it's under 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a lot quicker than that.
Yeah. Like I'm with Johnny. I think about an hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
To charge 3 batteries.
Well, you guys are using those Power 1000s or whatever. Us poor folk are using plugging the wall. There you go.
No, it's Hey, you know what? They'll have it. I'm sure they'll have it again on sale. Do you wonder? I know where I ordered mine from. I think I put it up there, and somebody said, "That the seller, it doesn't look very." But when you order from Amazon, I feel pretty safe. So I did. I got the second one, and I think I don't know. Ordered it like on a Wednesday and got it like a Friday. So. And some people get them the same day. So, but when they run out of these, maybe, Marcus, will they continue to get these through, or will they just, will we not be able to even get these pretty soon?
I doubt it because it says DJI on the return address of the
yeah, that's
won't make it through.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, the Mini 4K was like, got it pretty quick. Well, got it, and then really, it came from Baton Rouge. I think I got it the next day. Yeah.
It's been sitting in the U.S. warehouse for over a year, though. That's why you got
maybe
it.
I'll if I go up to see Lauren, maybe I'll just get a pallet of them and bring them back to.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, DeMarco will pick one up for $219.
Oh yeah, my truck. Oh yeah. No worries.
Marcus, I said DeMarco will pick one up for $219.
That's what it would be. DeMarco, you're muted.
Yeah, DeMarco, you got muted somehow.
Yeah.
138 is my price.
138.
Well, you have to give him the DroneNation discount.
Of course.
Now,
it's not for me. It's for the kids too, Marcus.
Hook them up.
For the kids.
Yeah, it's for the kids.
Yeah, no, for you, DeMarco, $300. For Marin, I'll send one for free.
Oh,
look at.
Thank you.
She speaks. She's alive.
Man,
what sport did you get Marin signed up for now?
Well, Marin and her brother are playing tackle football for third graders, and I am coaching again.
Wow!
Yes.
Marin's a real athlete too.
Oh, she's a beast.
Yeah. She's a competitor. Yeah.
Did you see? I lost John Flynn's comment here, but John Flynn was saying that he used the deal for tracking on his bike.
Yeah, he bought an e-bike. Yeah.
It just tracks like amazing. Does it amazingly well. Of course, the Flip does as well, and at least with the Flip, it's a little bit better video too. So, consequently, when I track, I typically use the Flip. And that's if I was my biggest criticism, and everybody's is, but of course, again, it's not an expensive drone. However, there's always a compromise, and the compromise on this one is the camera. And because it doesn't have a gimbal, the electronic image stabilization is amazing. It does a wonderful job, but you got a tiny little sensor in this guy. So for electronic image stabilization, it's having to move that image around on that little bitty sensor. So that's why you get sometimes the footage can look a little bit grainy.
Right.
Ron, like you and I have discussed, it's a perfect selfie drone. When it's close to you, it actually looks pretty good. When you're looking out off in the distance, that's when it falls flat a little bit.
Yeah.
No remote ID either. So just saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, so what if you're tracking you? It's tracking you, and you're riding the bike, and the battery starts to run low, and it's going back to home. How do you stop it? Then?
Not going to go back to home. It's going to land.
So it doesn't go back to home.
Mark, the answer to Marco's question, doesn't it have a whole different return to home procedure depending on what controller you're flying with?
Absolutely right. It's absolutely correct. If you're using a controller, it will RTH.
Just like any other drone,
right.
Just like any other DJI drone, right? But when you're flying it with a phone or off the palm of your hand, then it just goes in landing mode, right?
You know what the cool thing is about when this thing is following you? You can hear it. So when it starts to land, it. It's not. There's no confusion. It's yeah.
Oh, we got a question from the chat here, guys. Can we help Brand Arrows out here? Gary's saying, "Oh no, this is at Jim's Droning." He's asking Jim's Droning, but maybe we can help too. I'm looking at a Neo drone only with one battery for about $100. Should I pull the trigger?
Well, absolutely. The battery's like $39. Yeah.
$100. That's even. I guess even if used, as long as it's in good shape, that's $59 cheaper than the sale.
Yeah,
and $99 cheaper than normal.
Oh, look at that!
Uh-oh.
Wow!
Oh, there's her helmet.
She is geared up.
Glove. She got the pink gloves too.
Oh yeah.
Does her mother know she's playing tackle football?
Oh yeah. Okay. She's all in for it. She's tough.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Minnie, you ready? All right, get out now. Go.
Go.
All right, Marin.
Yeah. Go tackle somebody.
Yeah. Take the
Go
dog
tackle somebody. Don't tell her that shit.
Practice your tackles on the dog.
Yeah. He's looking at her.
Okay, let me ask. I'm going to ask Marcus this question since he has both drones. Say if I was looking to get a selfie drone, I didn't want to pay the money that hover charges because you could get it. You could be paying $1,000 if you're all tricked out in a hover. I want to spend under $500, but I like to save as much as I can. What should I get, the Neo, or should I get the Flip?
The Flip. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
The only
because of the camera.
Because of the camera, the increased functionality,
better battery life.
Yeah, better battery life, flies faster, stronger.
It's a lot heavier than that. Than this too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sub 250 drone, but it is heavier than this. Now, what this has that one doesn't is flying with the motion controller and all that. So, and being
that's a big deal to many people.
A lot of people. So, yeah. So if that's what you need, get this drone.
So if you had no interest in ever flying FPV, whether it's acro or just normal FPV, if you have no interest in that at all, then go right to the Flip.
Well, and I'll say this: if your primary interest is in video quality, no question, go for the Flip. $439. Yeah, for a single battery.
It's really not that bad of a value because at the Flip, the Neo, if you only ever want to fly it with out of the palm of your hand or your phone, it's $199. But if you ever want to fly it with a controller, that basic controller, that even the simplest one, I believe is a $200 controller. So that now you bulk the price up. Now you put $200 on the $199. Well, now you're at $399.
Much less getting goggles and the motion controller So
well, get you an Avata too if you're gonna do all that.
If you're gonna do all that, we've had that discussion before, and the most valid answer for this came from Steve. What's his name in Canada? Gosh, I'm losing my mind here. Hope he's not watching right now. He'll be in.
Steve knows.
Steve Coates.
Coates, yeah, Coates. The reason he sticks with this rather than the Avata is that he stays under that 250 gram rule in Canada. Yeah. He does not want to get his Canadian basic license, so he sticks with this.
Good. Yeah.
And this is fun to fly with the motion controller too. Wherever you put that, it's going to go. So it's fun with that too.
Yeah. I haven't tried that yet, Johnny. I haven't ever tried flying it with the goggles. I need to do that.
The last thing I flew was a controller. I fly every way, and I finally fly it with the controller. But so the new, it's a great deal if you have all the equipment already. If you're like us on the show, if you've got the Avata, the 2, and you've got a bunch of other drones that have the controller, you have all the gear already. Then it's real cheap. But if you don't have the gear, then it's not cheap if you want to go beyond flying it out of the palm of your hand.
Boom! You're absolutely right.
And it Flip's a little bit better deal because for that $239, you get the controller of the drone, and you get basically a $200 controller.
It occurred to me when I was flying it with the RC2 the other day that the controller was more than twice as expensive as the drone.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, even if you get the most basic controller,
you already have it, though.
It's $200. That's the price of the drone.
Yeah. Yeah. No, to DeMarco's point, yes, I already had it. I used my my Mini 4 Pro controller is what I used when I flew it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever hooked it up to the RC2 because typically when I have the Neo, I'm trying to have like a small kit. So I just have the standard controller in there.
Right.
And I don't worry about the phone overheating and stuff because the thing only flies for 10 minutes. So I don't worry too much about that with the little Neo. And if the phone did overheat, I can just put the phone away and fly it some other way.
I'm a big fan of the Flip. The Flip is like this guy on steroids. It has 90% of the features that you get with the Mini 4 Pro. So it has you get a lot for that $439. And
you know what drone wasn't on sale on the Amazon Prime days? The Flip wasn't $1 off. The Flip, on sale.
Yeah, I'm sure that depends on how many they were able to get in the country, right?
Availability.
You can order that not through DJI. You can't order any drones from them. But if you go on Amazon or B&H, whatever, you can order the flip all day, all night. All the kits are there, not from DJI, but from the third party side. That drone is in stock.
Ron, the flip will do master shots.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if it'll do waypoints. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's a full featured product. And here's what I would say about the flip. If the drone that you really want is the Mavic 4 Pro, but you don't have the money, get that flip, and you're not giving up much. You're giving up some obstacle avoidance and things. However, in functionality wise and the camera, you're getting most of what you get with the Mavic 4 Pro.
Correct me if wrong. The flip, it kind of gets rid of all that obstacle avoidance. The Mini 4 Pro has, it replaces it with the
ducted fans.
Yeah, much like that drone. Yeah. Hey, Mike Ray made the comment of the night here. He traded his Xeno 2020 SE8 for a second Neo and battery. What do you think, Johnny? Was that a good deal?
Xeno.
What did he trade? Say it again.
He traded the Xeno 2020.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I don't even. You have to go no further. Yeah,
for a Neo and a battery.
Yeah, the only Neo or the only Xeno that was really worth the effort was the original. What do you think, Ron? What do you think?
Yeah, I only had the Xeno 1 and Xeno 2, and I mean, of course, the Xeno 2. Had a much better camera or whatever, but the Xeno 1 was more fun. Yeah.
Well, even when they came out with the Xeno Pro, it had all kinds of problems. That was the in between the Xeno 1 and the Xeno 2.
Yeah.
The prices went up
their
too.
mini drones, their Xeno mini drones were just terrible. Yeah.
So Marcus, if they came out with I know there's been some talk about Neo 2. What would be, of course, the camera? I mean, what do you think? The camera
and battery, like it always is.
Yeah.
Well, stronger motors because, as Marcus said, don't take the Neo out in a windy day.
Well, it's just all about weight, So I guess depending on what, I think this is like 139 grams. Is that right? I think
it's pretty light, something like that, Johnny. Yeah,
it's very light. So they got a lot of room there, to.
Yeah, John, it's light enough to fly over people, but you can't do it because it doesn't have remote ID built in. So that's a lot of people.
Yeah,
somebody mentioned that earlier in the thing. The biggest complaint about the Flip is it doesn't have remote ID. You can't activate it like you can put in different battery. So you can't. If you want to use you can't use. It has that great camera, but you can't do any professional applications with the Flip because it doesn't have remote ID.
I can't remember if it does or doesn't, but you could.
That was a comment, so I'm just quoting somebody's comment.
Yeah, you could put a module on, but just like this, you could fly. We're talking about operations over people, OOP. This you could put a module on and still be under 250 grams.
But of course, you'd have to be Part 107 too.
Well, yeah, of course. Well, in fact, Bob Dempsey did that. Bob Dempsey.
Yeah, he did that. But I'm just saying, you have to jump through a lot of hoops to make that flyable over people.
You got to put a module on it, and you have to have a Part 107.
Right.
Yeah, because they'll shoot it down on Louisiana. I'll take it down.
Yeah, they'll take it down. Yeah.
Marcus. Yeah. In Bob's case, even though he had all of his okays, because he was flying on the Strip. So he had to get waivers and some other stuff because it's zero altitude there. But he got a waiver for all that. Well, still, he takes off. Well, here come the police, right?
Of course,
he takes off. So then with that little bitty battery on this thing, you got to deal with the police. Show them that you're perfectly legal. Well, by that time, your battery's dead. So,
And the parade passed you by or whatever.
The parade passed you by, yeah.
I got bad news. Brad Aaron, he got outbid while I was watching us. I guess he's been like $100 with the Neo and the battery got outbid on.
Yeah. They'll be on sale again. I think. I say that. I don't know. It all depends on availability.
May not have any left. They
may not have any left
because they ran out of them.
I mean, DeMarco. Just saying.
Yeah, well, DeMarco, don't worry. DeMarco's got that subwoofer, so he's good.
I'm never telling you guys anything again.
Ray, get some sleep. Ray's been up since 5 a.m. So
good night, Captain Ray.
No, it is a fun drone, guys, and I'll tell you what. You know what? It's something that you'll really enjoy flying. I mean, hey, the camera. I mean, it's
I sent 3 of these to DeMarco for the kids.
Did
they ever phone him, DeMarco?
Yeah, really. The thing is I have to watch them when they do it though. So they ask more than I say yes a lot. I'm like, okay. And
DeMarco,
you know,
they will get tangled up in hair. I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, that's happened though. But I've got the movie posters up there all lined up straight perfectly, and they bounce them off. I'm like
every time.
God. The screen, it's just yeah. Marcus laughed.
Oh yeah, that's nice for. I was going to say Uncle Marcus, but it'd be more like Grandpa Marcus to. Yeah.
So Ron, have you flown with the goggles very much?
I have. Remember, we had a Johnny. Whenever I don't fly it up, every time I do, I have to call you because I can't get him. I can't get him converted over. So Johnny knows every time I fly him with the goggles, and I did in the backyard. About a month or so ago before the weather got really warm, and it was my second time I had done it back in the fall when I first got the drone.
Yeah.
That was and I haven't done it since. But it flew real well. I mean, I'm flying it low to the ground in the backyard, so the wind's not catching it or whatever. But it did really good. Now I don't fly the acro or the manual like you do, but I just use that motion. But like you say with that motion, you line up with that circle in the middle, and it goes exactly where you point it.
Where it's going to go.
Yeah. I do my same little route here that I do behind the church back here and all. And I'm like, Marcus, as far as even a range right there, I mean, I don't try to go any further. I mean, it's just spot on, just like my Avata 2 or even my low FPV drone. So yeah, it's fun. I think if you haven't picked one up, if you get a chance to, hey, pick one up and enjoy it. Hey, your grandkids, your kids, they'll love this little drone.
Exactly. If you pick that up to be your main camera drone, then you're going to be disappointed. But anything else, you're going to be happy with it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And Marcus, you even took some photos with it recently. How did those photos turn out for you?
I thought they looked pretty good. They were good. They were good. Yeah.
Yeah, because of course the 3-axis gimbal doesn't mean as much on a photo.
Yeah, and the thing is, Ron, I think that they were probably a little bit low on the bit rate, and because you could kind of see that, when you look like in the sky or something, you might see a little fine graininess or something. Well,
of course, bit rate's not as important for photos as is video.
Well, that's true, but nonetheless, you can tell
so it doesn't make it that big a difference on photos, and and again, the image stabilization is not important because the drone's stopped. The drone's hover when you're taking the photos. I mean, you could still have wind knocking the drone around. That could cause where the electronic stabilization would have to kick in. But generally, your drone's not moving too much when you're standing still.
Yeah.
And Marcus, you know what? That's something that a lot of people. I mean, I hate to say, I don't know if I've ever taken a picture with it. Picture of it, just video.
Marcus took his first picture.
That was my first picture I'd ever taken with it, Johnny.
Yeah. I know. It's something you really don't, I guess, because of the style drone you're flying, you're always just thinking of getting video, but
I'm seeing Drone Angeles has a complaint about the flip, about not good in the wind. Yeah, I will agree it is loud, but this is loud as well. But they did a firmware update with the flip that vastly improved how it handled.
And no doubt, Lou, it is louder than almost all your other DJI drones. And no doubt about that. And no doubt about it's not as good in the wind as almost any other DJI drone's better. So,
but it's $439 too. So.
Oh, he's talking about the flip. I'm sorry. I want a Neo. He's talking about the flip.
Yeah, he's talking about the flip. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. I can't say anything about the flip. I've never seen the flip. Even when I went to the Florida drone meetup, none of my friends would show me their flips.
God, it's the drone people love to hate, but I have a lot of fun with that.
On me. Well, Johnny and I talked about that off air. I think the reason people hate the Neos, the flip came out first. I think DJI did it wrong. the flip should have been the first out, and the Neo
No, the flip came out. The flip came out after.
Yeah,
Neo was out long before the flip.
Yeah, yeah. The flip came out in January of this year, and then Neo came out in the fall of last year. It was only a couple months difference, but they did it wrong, because what happened is the Neo came out and they got everybody hyped up on this being able to fly FPV. So I'll blame it on the leakers or whatever. Nobody's fault. It's not DJI's fault. So people had an expectation when the flip came out that it would fly FPV, and when it did not have that ability, people were disappointed, and that's when the hate came.
They named it wrong.
They named it wrong. That's what Johnny and I had the same thought. What a dumb name.
The Neo should have been the flip.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't even flip really, but yeah, I mean, they named it wrong. People assumed when they named it the flip, people assumed that it would be able to do FPV like the Neo, and it can. Yeah.
But when the flip came out, it didn't have any FPV capabilities. That killed it. It killed sales or whatever. And people, a lot of people didn't like that. Those protected props either, because when it's windy, they tend to make a drone kind of, what do you call it? Kind of like a kite.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as fast or maneuverable as the Mini 4 Pro in wind or no wind. I totally agree. And I remember the first few times I flew it, I noticed that it was pretty sluggish and the wind would move it around. But they did a firmware update shortly thereafter that by and large cured that. It's still not as fast as your Mini 4 Pro, no, but it handles a lot better and flies a lot faster than it did originally.
Let me ask you guys this. I think the price was another thing too. People love that $199 price. And Marcus and Johnny, what if they would have offered a flip with a drone only package, no controller in there, and they would knock the price down? Like, say they took the controller out, and so instead of selling for $439, let's say they sold it for $299 without a controller. Would that made a difference? Or maybe even cheaper than that. What if they sold it for $250 without a control? Would that have made a difference? Would that have made it more of a success?
I mean, they're two different drones. Now this is FPV and that's not. So I think that people automatically assume the flip was going to be a version of this, and it's not. It's more. Yeah. It's more like a mini drone, I guess, right, Marcus?
It is. It's another mini drone,
right?
It's got that same camera as the Mini 4 Pro. So it takes fantastic video, fantastic pictures. It's got 90% of the features that the Mini 4 Pro has.
And it stole the hand launching features from the Neo.
And you can fly it without a controller. Yet you can put it in your backpack, and you can, if you don't want to use a controller, you don't have to. You can do those little shots like you do with this.
And it stole the inductive props from the Neo also.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it kind of is a hybrid, but I think the thing is, in our community, not to the bloggers and people that are on drone flyers, that launch at your hand is more important to them. But the people we consider our drone community, I think FPV capability is more important to the drone community than flying out of the hand was.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Maybe
well, I mean, two different. I think they were making this toward I say not kids or bloggers and all of that, but I don't really think it. I'm not sure if it ever caught on for that aspect of the sales, but like, I mean, how many selfies can you do? You know what I mean? But
hey, Bob Casey popped in to say hello, Bob Casey, and Jim's Droning says he was telling Intel Maxwell Motors the Neo is a winner all around.
Yeah, it's just
I'm logging out.
Oh, you're running, Marcus.
Yep. We'll see you. I'll see everybody.
All right. Have a good evening. Thank you, Marcus.
DroneNation. All right.
Good night.
See you guys. Good night.
So here Intel Maxwell Rotors say, I wonder which is louder, the Neo or the DJI Air 1.
Air 1.
Air 1. I never owned the Air 1.
I owned it.
No, yeah. I'm popping so that's Bob. Okay, I was reading Bob Casey's comment.
Lance Cadita's here. Hello, Lance.
Lance loves the Neo. Lance is a Neo guy, I'll tell you that. He taught Captain Joe how to fly his Neo all the way from Washington. He gave Joe flying lessons.
Wow. Well, I guess we're getting late in the show here. Johnny, do you have a Fly for Fun show this week?
We do, yeah, we do. We have the Sunrise crew, Rodney Bell, Dennis Lovelady, and Chris Hope. We're going to put them all together.
Wow.
Talk about how they started that many years ago, and what commitment that is to the drone community. I know in the morning on the East Coast, of course, it's saying from the East Coast or the West Coast, not many of those viewers chime in on that because it's so early, but man, that's a big commitment. They do Dennis does it on Saturday and Sunday. Rodney and Dennis do it on Saturday, but of course on Sunday, the original, of course, Coffee did it and Charlie Mafia, but they don't really do it anymore. So those three guys have been doing it for a lot of years, so I want to catch up with them. So if you got any questions for Chris, Dennis, and Rodney, hey, tune in Wednesday night on the Fly for Fun show.
That's going to be a great show, Johnny.
Yeah, and then 2 weeks after that, Ron, I got kind of excited about that. We're going to have, of course, some people that's been doing drone shows for a long time. Yourself, Bill Thomas, Bill the Drone Reviewer. So, and that's going to be a great show.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be some good ones. Yeah.
And who else? I don't know. Just Camray, of course, and y'all show and Bill's show and Bill the Drone Reviewer show. I've been doing a long time, and we'll just see what changes have made through the years about drone shows and where we're at today with the drone shows. So we got a couple of good shows coming up.
Who knows? When they ban the drones, they may ban the drone shows.
Oh,
yeah, no lie. No lie. Well, we'll see. I think I don't know. There's enough talk about all that, but hey, I think it'll all be settled at some point, and hey, we'll still be able to fly the drones we have. And
hey, Johnny, Jim's drone saying your audio went bad.
Yeah, something happened. Weird. I don't know. Yeah,
it's still kind of scratchy.
Don't worry about it.
AZ Drone says your audio is static.
All right. Let me flip this off here.
Still static.
We're almost done anyway, so yeah. But it's weird how that popped up.
Lou's saying definitely I could buy the Flip without the controller since I already have the DJI RC2 already. I would buy the Flip again at $299 for sure. Does a great camera. I'm agreeing with Lou. I may have bought a Flip if you could have bought the Flip like you could the Neo without a controller because I already had the controllers. So if I could have paid again a lot less, I would have bought it.
Since I have two RCs, I would have Flip again. $299.
You're back. You're good. You fixed it.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it seemed like one of my settings got off here. StreamYard's been acting up a little bit.
AZ Drone is trying to get rid of you, whatever. No, Johnny, what do they call it? You went Cylon. You from Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went Cylon. That's an old school reference. Probably a lot of these young folks don't remember Doctor Who.
No, but
yeah. DeMarco, you got anything?
Nope. Just happy flying, everybody.
Yeah. Did anybody before we go? Maybe somebody didn't hear your issues? Tell about your Mavic 3 zooming issues in Explorer mode.
So my Mavic 3 with my RC Pro, when I'm in Explorer mode, I can only zoom in. I can't zoom out. I mean, left and right on the wheel only takes me in. For some reason, though, I just started about a month ago. So I just, I think yesterday I downloaded the new firmware and it didn't change anything. So, but it only does it in Explorer mode.
And what Explorer mode is, for people who don't know, if you don't have Explorer mode on and you go from the regular camera to the zoom camera, it's a big jump. I think you even have to stop to start recording anyhow. It's a big jump. You put Explorer mode, it smoothly goes all the way through the zooming range. So Explorer mode is kind of a cool thing to have in the Mavic 3.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I mean, it's
I've never come across that.
Yeah,
I better fly mine tomorrow and see if I have that issue.
Yeah, try it. Yeah.
Maybe a firmware issue did it along the way.
Yeah. But nope. That's it for me. Good show, boys.
Folks. Well, I mean, tune in Monday night, Sunday night. I mean, Wednesday, I can't get it straight here, Johnny. Tune in Wednesday night at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, because not only will you see the sunrise, guys, but you may see the V-Copter Mini for the first time from someone that didn't get it sent to him for free.
Yeah, I hope so. Hey, I hope to have it Wednesday at some point. Yeah, I'll be glad. Maybe. I mean, hey, if I get it 2 minutes before the show, we'll unwrap it live there and show it to everybody. That's for sure.
There you go, live unboxing of the
yay!
Maybe the only new drone to arrive this year.
Well, we'll see. You know, I mean, hey, just got another little Neo, got a Mini 4K. So yeah.
I meant when I meant new, I mean
new model.
New drone overall. I don't mean a new drone you bought, but I mean a brand new drone.
Yeah, the Mavic 4 is not for me. I never bought the Mavic 3, so but you know, maybe one day that drone will be available, and you know, if the price is right, we'll pick one up.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Is my audio still bad? Is it still bad?
No, it's good now.
Oh, okay.
You're good. Whatever you were doing, you fixed it.
Well, it might have been my iPod, maybe. Well, I don't know. I charged them up. I did pick up some new earbuds on.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
The 4 noise cancellation.
Okay, yeah.
They were on sale, so they're pretty nice. The ones I had, the battery wouldn't last but about maybe an hour, 2 hours.
I know I have the AirPod Pro 2s,
huh?
and there's rumors that maybe a 3 could become a layer this year. I love the Apple AirPods. I use them all the time. So.
I'm a Shocks guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Barkley said Johnny always
sounds that way. It's silent. Well, when we do that reboot of Doctor Who, Johnny can do the voices. So
no, a reboot of Benny Hill. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, how about
Johnny's house too?
How about Benny Hill meets Doctor Who?
Okay, I'll take that.
Could you see Benny Hill talking to the sidelines?
Should zoom out.
We got work on
when we get into right?
Well, you got to find out when your buddy's going to put out another Aliens film.
Oh yeah, well, he's not telling me stuff. So the reason why he's not telling me because something's coming. So
yeah, since he can't talk about it, it's in the works.
Yeah, you can't talk about it. So
he said, don't tell that it's coming.
Yeah.
So DeMarco just told us that's okay.
Yeah. He's not telling me anything.
Yeah.
Hey, but separately, who saw the new Predator movie on Hulu? Who saw that?
They got a new one on Hulu?
Yeah, it came out like a month or two ago.
Really?
No.
It's a what is it? Cartoon or
animated.
But it's really good. Check it out.
Did you take the kids to see the new Superman movie?
No, we actually saw was a Jurassic World last week. So
how was it?
It was all right. Kids liked it. I was sort of
I'm one of the people. I love Jurassic Park, and I kind of like the first sequel to it. But ever since then, they're just not the same.
No, they're not the same. But they all liked it, so it was fine. No, but let me tell you this before we go, and this made me mad. They all wanted to go, so I went online. I went to the theater website, not like Fandango or something, and they wanted to charge me $680 in processing fees, a service charge. I said, no. I drove to the theater, waited till they opened them, and bought the tickets.
Wow. What's it cost to take 3 kids to the movies nowadays?
Kids were $875 and adults are $1125.
Oh, I thought as bad as I thought you were going to say.
But that ain't the drinks and popcorn.
Oh, no. We always carry in.
Are you allowed to carry in now?
Bring your own tin. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Never.
Got to stop at a dollar store on the way.
Yes.
Get the theater box.
Dollar Tree. We actually stopped there, and I told them, look at this. Pick one. That one.
What? Hey, look, Mark White's saying that Johnny was Cyberman, the from Battlestar Galactica with that voice.
No. That's Doctor Who.
And look, Brad Arrows, he's currently winning a Neo auction 110. That's a shame. That's only what, for $49 more, you could have got a brand new one last week. Well, I don't know if these are new or not, these ones that he's bidding on eBay. But anyways, folks, it's almost 10:30. We've been on an hour and a half. I want to thank everybody who joined us in the chat tonight. And the big thing I can say is, if you don't have the Neo, consider getting one. Right, Johnny?
Absolutely. Yeah. Pick one up. Have some fun.
Tell them DroneNation sent you when you go in and get it.
Tell them DroneNation, Ron Brown sent you. And
tell them if they have a little extra to send one out to DeMarco.
Yeah. Send the kids want. I don't want it.
Yeah, for the kids only. For the kids. DeMarco won't touch it.
It's for the kids.
Yeah.
Anyway, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
And here I'm going to hit the end button now.